everything you do cannot be outstanding by definition. If everything you do is outstanding, then nothing you do is outstanding. So yesterday was one of the most crazy, joyful days that I've had in years. I mean, from the moment I woke up in the morning to the time I went to sleep last night at about 1:45 a.m., I was just pumped. I was excited. I was full of joy. And the reason I was so full of joy was creating yesterday's vlog entry was amazing. It was an amazing experience. Producing the music, man, the way it just, I was just enthralled with every step of the process, and I was pumped, and I was jumping up and down, and I was excited, and I was happy, and it was just an awesome day all the way around from start to finish. Today, not so much. And here's the problem with today. Today, I woke up still kind of basking in the joy of yesterday. I woke up this morning and I started playing my video from yesterday myself, and I started listening to the music myself, and I was just going, ooh, you know, it was like I was enjoying, today I was still enjoying yesterday. But every time I thought of creating the vlog entry for today, I kind of got overwhelmed a little bit, because it just kind of felt like, how do I top that? Not only how do I top that, like, okay, topping that is out of the question for where I am right now, like, but even how do I live up to that? That's the question. How do I live up to that? Forget topping that. How do I even live up to that? I mean, are you going to watch today's video and think, this is a different guy? Like, what he did yesterday, that was cool, but today, he's back to his old jankiness. Kind of got me thinking about this whole concept of creative confidence. And I was thinking about Dave Chappelle. Now, Dave Chappelle, we all know Dave Chappelle is back. You know, 2 weeks ago, he hosted SNL. He did a monologue that was really, really funny. And he's back on the scene. He's touring. He's doing comedy again. And it's real exciting to see him back on the grind again. But we all notice that he's a different Dave Chappelle than he was a couple of years ago. On the one hand, you know, looks like he took some roids or something. He's not the skinny crack addict looking Dave Chappelle he was a couple of years ago. Now he's muscular, and he looks great. I mean, he actually looks amazing. But it's not just his physical appearance that's changed. Dave Chappelle has developed a much more mature sense of creative confidence than he had a couple of years ago. Now, this is my perspective. This is what I see, and I believe there's a lesson we can learn from this. What I see with Dave Chappelle is that a couple of years ago, 3 years ago, whatever it was, when he was doing the Chappelle show, I often saw in his eyes and heard in his voice, and even saw come out in some of his skits, this trepidation. It wasn't a sense of inferiority or a lack of understanding of his own ability. But whenever he would do really well, and he often did really well, he would come back the next day with a sense of, how can I top that? How can I even live up to that? And whenever he would complete a season, and this is why he melted down in his last season, because he was overwhelmed with a sense that this season would be a failure in comparison with last season. And when you start to when you do well and you wake up the next morning and you think it's a fluke, you're going to start to lose your mind. Because when you have to do a job over and over again, but you lack the confidence in your own ability to do that job well, it starts to grate at the very fiber of your sanity. And Dave Chappelle lost his mind. Now, Dave Chappelle is back, and what I see in his eyes is something different. Now, this is my perspective now. But what I see in his eyes is a newfound creative confidence that says, I now know who I am and I know what I can do. And nothing's going to shake my confidence in that ever again. Now, along with that comes an understanding that you're not going to knock it out of the park every single time you get up to bat. Nobody bats 1,000. Everything you do cannot be outstanding by definition. If everything you do is outstanding, then nothing you do is outstanding. Some things you do have to stand out from other things you do. And that means that when you have a great day and you hit a home run and you knock it out of the park, and then the next time you get up to bat, you hit a single or a double, it's actually a good thing, because the singles and the doubles allow the home runs to stand out. And so we have to learn how to take the singles, the doubles, the bunts, and even the occasional strikeout. We got to learn to take it in stride and understand that even when we strike out from time to time, we're simply setting ourselves up for another outstanding home run performance in the days to come. And if we begin to think that way, then we won't allow our creative confidence to be shaken when we do well. With that said, yesterday's vlog entry, I killed it. It was a home run. Today, single, maybe a ground rule double. Some of you may think I struck out today. I don't know. But honestly, it doesn't matter, because how I do today does not determine how I feel about myself today, because my identity is not wrapped up in my performance. And my significance doesn't come from my achievements. And so I'll take the single today. I'm not going to lose my mind because I'm worried that I won't do as well tomorrow as I did today. Instead, I'm going to wake up tomorrow morning and I'm just going to have the attitude that I can't wait to see what I do today. I can't wait to see what I create today and how it comes out. But however it comes out and whatever I do, I'm going to do my very best. I'm going to pour myself into it. And however it comes out, I'm going to be thankful. I'm going to take it in stride. I'm going to learn from it, and I'm going to move on. That's creative confidence. Get some.